Hello, folks, Shades Radio Shadowing Cover here in an episode of Raincoat, where we're now in Chapter 3, called Loading Sign, apparently, because I was trying to pump it up, and then it was
Right.
you were trying to sync it up,
but it fell flat.
Today? Why are the loadings so bad? Like, this is an internet game.
Someone's dream on the street corner.
Oh.
An unrealized ideal is shattered. Like tears flooding the city.
So we'll be dealing with a revolutionary terrorist group?
No one can be saved this way. Someone whispers. As they drown in a melted dream.
Is that the detective we were following around or whatever that we worked under?
I don't think so. But who the hell is this
That
guy?
was quite refreshing. A bath is like a fleeting dream. Your sweat and past are washed away. You're born anew. Would you like to join me next time?
What if this
good.
I just thought about it. What if this transformation we did with the pack didn't just cost memories? Because it is a power of a death god.
It cost your soul. Well, I think it was just the memories for us.
Well, I'm wondering if Zero sacrificed Yuma and he took the place of Yuma. Like, either they did a mind swap or it was a scenario where he just straight up killed Yuma to take over his body. I wonder.
I don't.
No, thanks.
And Yuma was just a
so.
sacrifice.
Oh, if you're embarrassed about
for
taking off
Yuma,
your
then.
clothes, you can hop in with them on. I do that once every 3 times anyway.
Who are you?
Oh? If you want to know who I am, does that mean you wish to be friends with me?
Friends?
This was the guy you said was Michael Wazowski because he had an M in his first name as his character, and his voice actor had a W in his last name.
Well, to be fair, he does have one giant blank eye.
Yes. I want to be your friend.
But he also
How
looks
about
like
you?
he also looks like a skeleton. I don't think Mike Wazowski looks like a skeleton.
To be fair, I completely whiffed on that name. I just saw 2 letters. I saw an M and a W and just autocorrected.
I think you should avoid sketchy guys like that. You're just gonna end up joining a pyramid scheme or something.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've built personal relationships that I don't remember the procedure. My name is Makoto Kagutsuchi. Nice to meet you.
That shit's hard.
Interesting. Makoto, huh?
Hi, I'm Yuma Cocohead.
Yuma.
Master, maybe you should comment on his mask. He's probably waiting for you to do that.
About that mask.
Oh, this? Interested?
Yes.
This is like a family heirloom to me. It has quite a history. It is said my family has demonic blood flowing through us. Normal people who gaze upon my face lose their sanity.
Ah.
That's why I must keep my face hidden, or I can't even hold a normal conversation.
I mean, I think you could hold the conversation. It's that the person
Slave
you're
Kid
talking
from
to
Despair
can't hold the
Girls?
conversation. Huh?
The fucking... You remember the kid from Despair Girls who had that same, thought process? If people see my face, they'll go ugly because of how I look.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that you?
I mean, he literally died, but No. Actually, no, that's
No.
not true. They all did live. That's right. I forgot.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought they all
This
died.
demonic
It was
bird,
an
you
end
might
credit
ask.
scene where they
I did
all
my own
were
research on the
they all
matter.
lived. They were all surviving together in a new world.
It goes back 500
Well,
years.
not really an end credit
Back
scene,
then,
just
this
a picture
land
of
was
them all
comprised of over
surviving in a
200
harsher
kingdoms,
treatment.
great and small.
I think I got it now, thanks.
Did I? Yeah, no, okay.
We
just
say have
we just
a
cut him off.
chance at
Oh.
rehabilitation.
Are you sure?
This guy's worse than I thought. Where are we anyway?
Good question. Excuse me, where are we right now?
Where's your allegiance? And what's your house in Hogwarts?
Hmm? This is my home. It's the highest point in town. The top
Oh,
floor of
no.
Kanai Tower.
You're the chairman, aren't you? You're the chairman of Amaterasu, aren't you?
The top floor of that tower?
You serious? He's like Star
It's an
Marvel's
interesting
rich.
situation
Hey,
for
let's
us to
take a
be in.
selfie while we're here.
What a reference! I was not expecting the game to go to Marvel. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just. Oh my god, the idea that he could be like, if this is the girl who followed us, the idea that the Amaterasu company leader could be someone from our family seems really interesting. Cause that'd be a really interesting. I mean, not that Yuma would remember. Like he literally does.
Would
I don't
be
know. I don't even think he knows. He
Yeah,
doesn't
we
know
wouldn't
he's a
care.
family. He wouldn't know.
Right.
Why am I here?
I assumed you were playing in the river.
Yuma
However,
accidentally
it's
kills
not good
his.
to get
Do you
carried
think
away.
Yuma will accidentally kill a family member by by a mystery dungeon?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I could definitely see
I'd be
it.
surprised, but it
You were
Right.
lying by the riverbank in tatters. One of my men just happened to find you.
Because I assume from this point on, I mean, obviously there's probably going to be one case that it's just like the guy is despicable, but I assume from like going forward, the cases are gonna have motivations where the killer's like gonna keep conflicting, where it's like we don't feel like a good guy, you know? Like I imagine
Right.
at the very least, or even if we do feel like we
That's probably
stopped
gonna
a
be,
bad
like,
guy,
a
we don't
big
feel good
theme
about it
of this.
necessarily, you know?
right. That's probably gonna be the universal theme with this.
And if that's the case, then we could definitely go after one of our family members on accident. I could totally see that.
So I had you brought here. I wouldn't
Right.
be able to sleep at night if we just let you die.
We? Well, explain, who's the multiple here?
You're here from the lowest part of town to the highest. How does it feel to have traveled between heaven and hell?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure. I didn't go to either.
Where are the others? Was anyone else there besides me?
There was no one else.
I see.
Well, we're the only one that matters anyway, so...
Chief Yako.
Oh well. Yeah.
Why do you assume they're dead? Halara definitely lived. Like, Halara
well.
could definitely live down there, unless if she got knocked out, which I guess is quite possible.
Yeah.
We did
Alara-
literally get blown up.
I mean, the only ones I really, really, really don't want to die are Chief Yakao and Halara so far. Those are two of my favorites
I wouldn't want
of the
Fibiki
entire game. Those are my favorite characters.
or Fibiki,
Fubiki,
Vivia,
right?
or... Actually, no, I
Your
couldn't care if
favorite's,
the chief died.
Vivia.
He's good relief at the same time. Fubiki is also kind of relief.
I hope they're all okay.
But I prefer Chief Yakai's more.
It's all my fault.
Yeah, I could leave him.
The
Yes,
peacekeepers
it
have
is.
it out for us because I've been butting into cases, pretending to be a detective.
I mean, you say pretending, you kind of are a detective. Like you've solved three murder cases. I know that you don't have
Three
the title,
cases.
but like you definitely fit the role, even if you don't have
Like,
the title.
yeah,
by
and
legal
he
means.
did say that. Didn't the one you had a master detective say that he was gonna put in a word to like get you as not a rookie anymore. So just, I mean, let's just
I
say you
followed
are a
the chief's
detective at this
advice
point.
and stayed put at the agency. none of this would have ever happened.
Yeah, but you also wouldn't have gotten shit done.
I mean,
There
true.
you go. Acting like some tragic
Yeah,
hero.
at least you have information now.
Why are you calling me a girl? Or is heroin... Actually, wait. Is heroin, neutral?
A hair? No, it's a drug.
Yeah. But isn't it, isn't heroin, like, for girls? Or is it neutral?
Heroin is just like a neutral term, I think.
Okay.
Like a figure, like a
Okay.
heroic figure, or
Well,
a heroin
well, no, I
figure.
was thinking hero would be, like, the male,
Right.
and then heroine, because, like, there were achievements for...
Heroin
in
is
the
like a
Danganronpa
female.
series, there were
Like
achievements
how
for...
certain words, like certain languages will have two different words based on gender.
Yeah.
Like how France has, doesn't France call tables like with a female accent or something in their language?
Sympathy for
I
that
don't know.
shtick
I forget
are
what
the
it
possessive
is.
types drawn to the naive. Just forget
I
about it.
remember I watch a lot of
Say you have
channels
amnesia
that will
and
like
reset your
poke a little bit of
past.
fun at individual
After
languages
losing my
and
memories,
weird things in each
The
of them.
nocturnal detective
From English
agency was the
to
one
French
place where I
to
felt like
whatever.
I belonged.
Really, huh?
If
Well,
that's
you
gone,
blew it up. You fucked
I
it
don't know
up.
what to
Good
do.
job.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, I think he's talking about the agency at large, not, you know, the one branch he blew up.
Right,
Hey, you're lucky to be alive.
right.
Compared to the other dead detectives, that is.
They're not dead. They have to be alive somewhere.
I just like to think that the mask guy is just, like, turning his
Yeah,
head, like, what
Halara-
is he doing?
Halara can't die. You're right. Is he
Like,
okay?
He
Should I
just
have
keeps
actually
turning
brought
and
this person
squinting his
into my
eyes
house?
randomly, and then he imagine he just speaks to him like, hey, you need, like,
right.
you need something, you have, like, a migraine or something? I got medicine in, like, in the other room.
Like, is it right in here or something? Like, I can turn the lights
we have
off.
lots of visitors today.
Oh.
You might want to hide for now,
What?
Yuma.
Oh, what? Wait, are you on our side?
Hide? Why?
You're on our side, aren't
Keeping
you?
us
don't want to
around
go
for the
playing
fun
the
of
river
it.
again, do you?
I don't
Oh
think
my
he's on our
God,
side.
you're
I
right.
think he's the chaotic neutral.
Yeah, you're
he's
right.
chaotic
You're
neutral.
totally right here.
He's
What do you mean
just
by that?
enjoying the ride. He's not
Wait,
for
what
anyone.
he
He's
saved
just
us
fucking
because
around
he
to
saw
find out.
Shinigami. Presumably, if the rumor's true about his family
I think he's
and the demonic blood, imagine he could
Family
actually
and
see
whatnot.
Shinigami. Like that's the reason he saved us, was like,
I
oh,
think-
you have a death god. I'm interested
I think his
in that.
character is. You're right. I think his character is just. I want to fuck around
Master,
so I can
I've
personally
got a bad
find out.
feeling about this. Do as you're told and hide.
But where am I supposed to hide? Where should I hide?
Behind the couch.
Is it
Touchdown!
trash
Okay,
can?
actually, no. That doesn't seem
Don't
like a good
hide
idea.
there.
No.
No.
Let's
Don't
hide.
let's
I
hide
was
in the
about to
room.
say.
Let's get to an effectively, Why are we leaving the door this wide open? I feel like we shouldn't even. Like,
The
this is
direction
wide
of
open.
peacekeepers.
You can clearly
Yuri
look over and just
Hillsmile.
be like, huh, I see someone in there.
Staring at him from a wide
It's
open
rare
door.
to see you
Right.
all the way up here.
My God. Fuck off. We'll be right back. God. Alright,
Maybe
continuing.
this means we'll get a bright and sunny day tomorrow.
Well, a damn good day to you as well, masked man. Or is trick or treat the proper way to greet a mask lover like you?
Oh, is he into that? Is he into that leather daddy shit? I mean, I'm not against it, but
So what brings you here? If it's a treat you're looking for, I have some homemade cookies.
Unfortunately, I only accept tricks. I heard a rumor that you're hiding a detective. That couldn't be true. could
I
it?
love how he says that as we slowly duck down, implying that we're really obvious or something. Like, oh, I better duck a little 2
Right.
inches
If
shorter.
we're ducking down, if we're actually looking from this angle, he could literally be staring at us from his peripheral. He doesn't even have to look at
Detective,
us. He could see us
Whatever do you
still.
mean?
You think you can hide your expression behind a mask? You're as creepy as ever. If you weren't in this city, by now I'd be...
What? If you weren't in this city, by now I'd be... Ooh! He stole something from Hellsmile. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll be back.
They're like a power
The
struggle between the two
peacekeepers
of
are
them
always
themselves.
watching you.
I guess. But what would that make him? Would he just... Is he the revolutionary? Because we know that this
Like
was...
I said, he is just a chaotic member.
Well,
He
no,
could
what
just
if...
be a
well, we
pre-existing
know...
higher-up class
Hold
that lived
on.
in the country before the corporation of Amaterasu pulled up. That's what I'm assuming.
Well, I'm wondering if he's like the revolutionary, because if he's a real smooth talker, and we know at the beginning it looks like rioting was going on and whatnot. Like, I wonder if he is like the revolutionary leader, which would explain why he has such a big role.
Right. I mean, it could.
Ooh, I'm excited for this man because I love his mask.
Yuma, you can come out now.
He's just like, cops go right outside the door.
Yeah,
He doesn't even close it. He just says, hey, detective, come on out.
He's just like, alright, detective. It's completely fine.
Wow, so he totally should have seen us, but whatever.
Right.
That was the director of the Peacekeepers, wasn't it? You know him?
Yep.
Our relationship isn't so shallow that he's a mere acquaintance, but I wouldn't call it a friendship either.
Ooh. Like, were you guys...
Like I said, he's not a friend or foe. He's just chaotic neutral.
If I must call it something,
I love him.
I'd say he's like a shadow.
This is now
We all
one of
have
my
our
new
own
favorite characters.
inseparable
Him and
shadows,
Halara.
right?
Truly the best character.
Look at this line. Does that mean I'm inseparable from you? Is that what this is implying? I am inseparable from you? I mean, I wouldn't disagree necessarily, but I would say that's a long leash for us to be consistently inseparable.
Who are you?
I'm just a man living at the highest point in town. Do you need to know more than that?
I mean, yeah. I kind of would like to know, like, more about you, and then figure out why the hell you protected me. Like, could you imagine the main character? Like, that would be so, like, against the norms, where it's like, he's like, actually, yeah, I do need to know more about you. I don't know who you are. You might eat me for all I know. What if you're a criminal? It's just like, like completely berating him for saving his life or something.
That doesn't tell me anything.
You sure are honest. I love this city more than anyone. And more than anyone, I worry for its future.
Really? How? Why?
That's why I feel so gloomy about it all. Like the sky, a cold rain
Oh,
falls
I
within
love
my heart.
the teary eye on his mask.
By the way, I hear that
Oh,
you're a
And
it
detective.
is a lovely
I didn't know they
touch.
still existed in this town.
I'm a trainee. There are other detectives much better than me. Somewhere out there.
Yeah, they got bombed in the bombing of we don't know the year. In the bombing of now.
The bombing of
Naturally, it seems you have
96.
some knowledge about this place.
The bombing of now. What a term.
I suppose so.
Let's just
yes.
call it the Great Bombing. Because there won't be a need for a second one. So let's just call it the Great one.
What if we call it the Great In-Bombing? Because in-bomb goes in dead bodies.
Even as we speak,
Embalming,
a
yeah.
disaster strikes
Did you
Conrad Ward.
did you even pick up on my World War I joke?
I think I got where you're going to, but I didn't think it was very funny.
Oh,
You could say
alright,
Amaterasu
fine.
Corporation
Fair
is
enough.
responsible. For years now, the tragedies occurring in this city are the result of an upset of the power balance within Amaterasu.
Okay.
The power balance?
The company has gotten too big.
Oh.
Each segment has grown increasingly independent and now lacks overall cohesion.
Wait, so hold on, does that mean that the president of this branch has just gotten a real power, like he's just on a real power fantasy where he's like, I will
Power
control this area,
hungry,
no one
right.
can come in and out. It's just like, he's just like really...
It's probably just a power grab of a dying
As a
power
result, the power structure
situation.
has been
Power
completely thrown
dynamic,
off
I mean.
balance. Amidst it all, the peacekeepers took charge. They've imposed strict rules within the company and eliminated anyone who refused to obey. The corporation was on the brink of collapse, but the peacekeepers managed to regain order. And I'm sure you can easily imagine what happened after that, right?
The revolutionary thing that we saw. The
That
great killing
order
of them.
took hold over all of Kanai Ward.
The order was 69. So tragic.
You're a
The
sharp
Order
one,
69.
detective. They fly the banner of
Not
order
really.
and enforce laws only convenient to themselves on the people. Both Amaterasu Corporation and Kanai Ward belong to them now. They do as they please. They can overturn laws on a whim, which permitted bribes to be exchanged at a rampant pace. This is why the city continues to erode away. So much so that this gloomy rain cannot wash it clean.
I thought the Peacekeepers were like a police force, but they hold much more power than that.
I mean, yeah. we figured that out like 5 seconds in. Man, they're like the police, but even more broken because they don't even have to listen to anybody.
As their name suggests, in the
Right.
beginning the Peacekeepers were a single department that handled security. They changed and grew into the powerful organization they are today, because there was a need for it. After Kanai Ward's isolation, Amaterasu needed to become stronger and more ruthless to protect their secrets. Taking advantage of the corporation's supply routes, the Peacekeepers began trading with the military industry.
Wow, they sound like some dictatorship's army.
Of course.
Before anyone realized, they were the most powerful force around. I'm sure they saw everyone else as incompetent, which led them to believe that those with the power should rule. The shadow that hangs over this city is none other than the threat of the Peacekeepers.
So, wait a second. If he's your shadow, and you know him very well, but you aren't friends, were you the leader of this branch and then you got dethroned? But if that's the case, what'd you take from him? I wonder.
It's,
Like,
let's think. Money.
I guess, yeah.
Part of like power, like influence. That's the main one, I assume.
I mean, you know, I guess
Just he's a
that's
control
probably
freak.
it. But yeah, I was just thinking about the fact that he knows all this info and he's so high on life. It's like he probably was the leader of this branch and then just got dethroned because you know he doesn't look all that strong and he doesn't seem to have any malicious
Right,
intent.
right.
He just cares about the welfare of everyone, and that's not very strong. Like a real
That's not
lord.
very.
Their tyranny
That's not
continues
very.
to this day.
You know,
They will never stop.
terror
Even after they've
enough.
gained
That's not
control
terrible
over
enough.
everything.
Got to make things worse for everyone.
So that's the situation the city is
Like
enduring.
Darwinism.
At this rate,
Except no one's able to get
Ward
strong
will
enough to
continue
become
to decay.
the next leader.
More
Right.
innocent civilians will fall victim to them. That's why I want to stop the Peacekeepers on this reckless path of theirs. I do so as a citizen who loves Kanai Ward.
Why do you love Kanai Ward? Can we please ask you a few more
It
questions
could,
about
like
you?
I said, it could just be his home.
need the
It could
help
just
of
be his
people like
original
you.
home.
I guess.
Like me?
And that would be ideal, but if it was just his home, why does he have a penthouse? Like if he has a penthouse,
Could be where born and raised. He was just, like I said, he could have been just like a pre-existing like aristocrat or like higher up like citizen from before Amaterasu took like huge amounts of power, or he was like there when they didn't take he was there when they only had partial power over the country before
Yeah.
they made it
He
isolationist,
needs
you know?
detectives?
That's my idea.
Something about this sounds fishy.
What do you mean by that?
In Kanai Ward, the only ones that can stand up to the peacekeepers are outsiders like yourself. That's why, in order to save this city, I need your cooperation. Detectives are the only ones who can save this place. That is what I believe. But what about you?
And you think the best thing to do when you have company over that you kidnapped, you did kidnap me, even if you did rescue me,
Yeah.
you think the best thing to do then is to go in your jacuzzi and strip. You know,
Then
priorities, man.
To be fair, he did say he was socially inept. He
I
did
guess,
say himself
yeah.
he didn't understand social shit.
Save this city. Chief Yako also asked the same thing.
Again,
If their goals are the same,
Hold it right there, Master. You're gonna agree just like that?
Why not? If we have the same goal, why would we conspire together?
right.
Like, unless there's
Well,
some...
it could be more of like he could be just holding some information from you,
I
which
mean,
is
yeah.
also likely. But I mean,
but he's asking for my
honestly, you
help
don't
as a
have much else to
detective.
go off of right
I
now.
have to
Everyone else
respond.
like immediately appears to be dead.
Quiet for a
Like
sec.
we're all
The way
alone.
he's talking?
We don't have an
probably
immediate
works
like
for
goal in the
Amaterasu.
moment.
I mean, okay, so
Yes,
she's
he
coming to
does,
the
most
conclusion I
likely.
was, which is that he probably but if he did,
Right.
if he did though, right, if he was on their side, why wouldn't he sell us out? That's the thing, right?
Well, there is the chaotic neutral thing, and there also the thing if he was the part of another branch, he could also just like not want the
Oh,
other guy
that's
to know
true,
he's there.
that's true. Amaterasu isn't just this branch. It's you know, it's
Right.
a bigger thing.
In other words,
Multiple-
you're not
it's a
sticking
big-
your neck
I
out
see.
for an impossible crime here. It's just a spat between adults. What do you think you can do about it?
But we should at least talk to him about it first.
He's obviously taking advantage of you.
That I can
Ugh,
agree
you're
with.
so gullible.
I mean, how is he taking advantage of me? He seems to make logical sense, and if he knows my career and
I mean-
protected me, I feel like I'm a little bit obligated to hear him out. Like,
At the very least, right?
Listen,
If he's
detectives
you know
need
willing to
suspect
save our
others all the
lives,
time.
that's
Besides, can you
I
really
mean,
trust
right? Just
anybody
because
who
we hear him
has
out doesn't mean we're not suspecting or anything. Like it could just mean like we're hearing, like we could again just hearing him out doesn't mean that we don't suspect him of anything.
He's not normal. Everything feels so ominous.
Well,
about
that
him.
much
You're
is
better
obvious.
off not associating with him. Trust me on this.
It's
why
rare
do
for
you
you to be
care
so
so much?
absolutely
Like I'm
against
confused
something.
if she genuinely is concerned for us, or if she just doesn't want to deal with him because he doesn't seem interesting.
Right.
Like, I'm really unsure what.
Honestly,
because-
you just don't know with Shinigami. That's
Yeah,
part of her
honestly.
charm
I
as
owe
a
you a lot
character.
for saving my life, and it's true. I don't know him enough to be sure if he's trustworthy.
Oh, this reminds me.
Right.
Speaking of detectives, is number one in town as well?
What? So you know about him? Is he? I guess we didn't say he
This
was.
only helps the idea that number one worked with Amaterasu in the past. That literally kind of does help with it somewhat if it was that case,
That wasn't.
you know?
I mean, that part
If
wasn't in
it-
question. I mean, if a big company hires a detective, that's not unexpected. Our theory was that he,
I
number one,
guess.
is the leader of the Amaterasu.
Like the
crew.
leader of Amaterasu. Is it possible that he just worked heavily with Amaterasu? Because it did say that there is no head of Amaterasu anymore. That it's all just a bunch of different branches. So it's possible he is his own
Wait,
different branch, or he
What
just
if
works
number
with
one,
a major
right?
branch.
I just thought about this. What if number one defected because everyone kept hiding shit from him? They're like, God damn it, no one will tell me anything anymore. You know what? I'm just gonna make a detective agency and we'll just learn everything, okay?
Quit.
Huh? Number one?
You were just sick of everyone's shit.
I mean the guy at the top of the World Detective Organization. Things would go much faster if he were here.
That is true.
Aww.
Oh.
But then we wouldn't have
you
another
know about number
3
one?
chapters to go through. God, we're still only at chapter 3. Yep,
Huh?
that's right.
Don't you?
I've only heard of him recently. I don't know much about him.
I see. Well, that's no surprise. He's a shut-in who rarely appears out in public. But if you get the chance to talk to him, please ask him to come visit soon. Tell him his son is in trouble.
What?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
wait.
Does that implicate that you're the son, or that you're endangering his son? Which does that implicate?
His son is in trouble. Either he's saying he's the son, or he's
The
saying
son,
he
or
knows
that he's
someone in
putting
town
the son
who
is
is
in
the son
trouble,
of
or he knows someone who
is
is
white
putting
hair.
his son in danger.
But he's also old, so that doesn't tell me shit.
Right. That doesn't shit. Right.
What's this blood? No, blood type doesn't. You can't do blood type to that. Okay. Goddamn.
Son?
I'm
Weren't
joking.
expecting
Oh,
that at
fucking
all.
course. Oh, fucking course. You. God damn it.
Okay, god damn it.
Anyway,
I
I've
love
kept you here
this
too
guy.
long.
He's amazing.
If you're looking for your
okay.
missing friends, you better move fast.
Oh, what, are they drowning in the river?
That's right. I have to go look for everyone. I need to get going. Thank you for saving me.
No problem. Don't worry about it. But please, consider cooperating with me.
Right.
Keep in contact? Did you give us your info?
Oh, also,
We know where
I
you.
should ask you this while I'm here. Do you have any idea what Kanai Ward's ultimate secret could be?
We just straight up say, hey, you know about the Homunculus
Ask
project?
him.
You got
Do you know
any
what?
clue about this top
We
secret
just-
project?
Or does the word
That we shouldn't
homunculus
probably know
Oh
anything
my
about.
god, we
familiar
straight
to
up
you?
just. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, I have no idea. Sorry I couldn't.
I see.
Oh my god.
Now go on and look for your friends.
Right.
Why? Why would we say that to him? We just said we
Seriously?
don't know if we can trust him.
Seriously?
What?
Hmm.
What the fuck was
So
that?
that's
Yuma,
why.
you dumb
Wait, what?
motherfucker.
Wait, so that's my.
Competition?
Is that it?
Brother?
I
Lover?
thought there would be more emotion involved.
Maybe we are! Maybe that is
Oh,
our
damn.
sister! Wait! Ooh! More emotion involved? It's because we lost our memory. It doesn't matter if we're. Maybe we were just rivals, but we have no memory of him. Oh!
Brother, mother's, sister, cousin lover? I don't know. Any of those things. Any reason why emotion
you
would be
honestly
involved.
did just say
The elevator
cousin
took
lover,
forever
huh?
to come down.
Well, I was naming any reason that emotion could be connected by. And at that point, I was just.
You could have just said familiar. Or family ties.
Since he lives on the
Well,
top
I was
level of
reaching
this
beyond
tower?
family with lover.
Bite
Or, I guess
me,
that would
son
be
of a
family.
bitch. We'll be right back.
Be an ordinary person.
I mean, he could be.
Nope.
I mean, he could be. There's no reason
Not
to assume
likely.
he's an alien.
Makoto Kagutsuchi.
How are we doing on time?
Who is he?
Yeah, we're at max. I'm just trying to get to a save point.
How is he connected to Amaterasu Corporation?
He brushed it off, but he's affiliated with them.
I'm
He knows that
a
dangerous
piece out.
Peacekeepers director. Not to mention, he knew an awful lot about the internal workings of the corporation.
Yeah,
He talked about saving the city, but is
that's
he
a
on our
lot of good
side?
info.
Or
Like,
could
we
he
didn't
be...
really interrogate that. That's
It
a lot of
is.
good
So,
info.
you're better off not getting involved. Let sleeping gods lie, as they say.
Did they really say that? I gotta admit, I've never heard that one.
Are you sure you're one to say that?
Oh, you're right!
Anyway, I'm worried about Chief Yako. Let's go back to where the detective agency was at the riverbank.
Alright, wrong button. Over here. So, I do have a question for you. Do we, next time,
Right.
do we, we're gonna hang out with her this chapter. Are we gonna do you wanna do any of the gumshoe gaps? It's like us hanging out with the characters.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
We've only got
Can
like
we
half
say
of
hi
them.
to Halara?
But anyway, yeah,
Can we hang out with Halara? That's the only one that matters.
I mean, yes, that is one of the gaps. Do we have, how many of us do we have? We have 2. We've got 3 of Yako. We don't have any for Desihiku. A lot of it is behind later. Clockford is 2. And Video is 2. Well, anyway, let me pull this up. If you enjoyed this video, do the stuff on the screen. If you have any questions, send the constable or, goddammit. If you have any questions, send the constable or to our Discord server that's linked in the description and our about section. The meetings are in the same 2 places as they're associated. On the left is a recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series Rain Code in its entirety. And we'll see you next time, fellow Shade.